So the admission to our incubation program, we have certain parameters.
Right.
So anybody who want to join our incubation program, they need to have a innovative startup proposal. So because the important aspect for any incubators to support startup is innovation. So they should have some innovative product development or service development proposal. Second one is we look for a scalable business model.
Correct.
Then we look for whether the solution that they build, either in the form of product or service or combination of both, whether it has any impact, positive impact on the society.
Right.
Then we also see whether this startup can create jobs. So how they can support rural youth and women, and how they can generate employment opportunities. So we look for that. And they pitch to our committee, and the committee decides whether to incubate them or not.
Okay. And does it happen throughout the year, or you have a fixed?
Yeah, our application for incubation program is open throughout the year.
Yeah. So anybody can just come in and apply at any point of time, and then it gets.
Yeah. So initially, what we do whenever we get any application, we do a pre-screening round. So we internally ask them to pitch their idea to us. Then we give them certain feedback how they can improve.
Okay.
Then they will be made to pitch in front of our committee
That's
members.
great.
The reason being, we want to reduce the rejection rate.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So once the committee member approves their proposal, they have to sign an agreement with us for the incubation program. So the terms and conditions are written clearly so that they can understand, and the mentors will set certain milestones for the startups to work on. So depending on the milestones they start working on, we see whether they require any funding support, they require any additional R&D support, whether any additional mentor has to be given to a specific startup. So we have to spend a lot of time with startups. So that's the reason we usually recommend our startups to join our physical incubation program rather than virtual. But however, depending on their convenience, they can go with virtual incubation also. But startups keep visiting us frequently since we do networking meeting, and we also do a lot of outreach programs. So we keep meeting our startups.
And they just go to your website and apply.
Yes. So we have our own dedicated website for Atal Incubation Center Coffee Bot.
Okay.
They can go and apply there directly.
Okay. I think, and we'll share the link as well in our notes as well. So one of the solutions that we primarily implemented in coffee is our Origin solution, which is a track and trace system, which basically tracks the product to produce, in this case coffee, right when it's picked up from the farm, packed into gunny bags. What we do is we digitize each and every bag. We create a digital twin of that bag, which is non-replicable. So we use non-replicable technology, which ensures that the bag which has now been digitized cannot be replicated digitally as well. And now when this bag moves across the supply chain, right from the farmer to the FPO, to a processing unit, maybe then to a retail unit, etc., that bag can be traced throughout the supply chain. Plus, any change that could happen in the supply chain where multiple bags could get mixed up and then processed, or from the processed output, you could then have smaller bags being created. So all that parent-child plus child-parent relationship also gets managed through our system as well. So at the end product which a consumer receives, right, when he or she verifies it, they get to know the journey of the product that they are consuming. In this case, coffee. They get to know exactly how the coffee came to be. They get to understand the farm where it was grown. They can also relate to the story of the farmer. Plus, very importantly, also understand the quality parameter, because in coffee, grades of coffee is very important. Also understand if it's rightly coming from that region or not, because we've seen a lot of fraud being committed around GI, where coffee, the GI tag itself, where non-GI grown coffee is being sold as GI coffee. So consumers can verify the authenticity of the product, get to know the origin of the product, the provenance, the journey it's taken, plus also the quality parameters.